Yes, people, we are live, man. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Copenhagen nil. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Copenhagen nil. And in all honesty, it should have actually been around 9, 10 nil. I mean, listen, we got to take the opposition with a pinch of salt, as always. We do. So I ain't going to come here and tell you, oh my God, this is a new Tottenham. Glory days are back. Nah, but this was enjoyable. That's what I'm going to tell you. This was enjoyable. I enjoyed coming to this ground, watching this team play, and I enjoyed the football, I enjoyed the goals, and I enjoyed the performance. I saw a team who were relentless in the attack, especially in the second half. I saw a team who created bucket loads of clear-cut opportunities. I saw players who had struggled for form put in a strong performance, man. Strong performances, should I say. I saw everything I wanted to see today because we needed a reaction after that shit show. We needed a reaction after that rubbish Chelsea performance. And listen, this may be a flash in the pan. Who knows? Who knows? Because the opposition has to be taken into consideration. But be that as it may, today was a positive. This is a step forward. We're not always going to get Copenhagen every week, but when you get a team like Copenhagen, that's how you have to play against Copenhagen. That's how you have to put them to the sword. And that's what we saw today, man. So I can't be angry. I can't be upset. I'm happy. It may be short-lived. Who knows? But I'm happy. I'm happy, man, because my personal record this season has not been great. I've seen one win prior to today, and that was Burnley at home, the 3-0. Outside of that, I watched Bournemouth, we lost. I watched Aston Villa, we lost. Right? PSG, I travelled to Italy, we didn't win. But it was good to get another win today, man, and a clean sheet too. Especially given we had 10 man for most of the second half. Which was ironically when we even turned it up another notch. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I mean, the lineup today, I'm happy with Thomas Frank. I know that we've obviously got Man United, but I'm happy that he played probably what was the strongest team he could play, given what was available. Because let's not forget, we got a lot of injuries, but he played Simmons from the start. He started Muani. Kudus is obviously injured, but he dropped Palhinha and went with Bentancur and Son at the base of the midfield. That's the first time we've seen him do that in God knows how long. And you could see that it had a positive effect on the team. Listen, I'm not knocking Palhinha because he came on and he scored a goal and he's done a lot of good things for us, but when you have Palhinha and Bentancur playing together, it stifles your ability to play a certain way. It does. It does. But if you have one of them playing alongside someone who's going to be more adventurous, who's going to take more risk, who's going to drive with the ball, then it's a different proposition. But it wasn't just that. I don't know why we why we went away from the 3-2 build-up against Chelsea. And we were only building up with the two centre-backs, but we went back to the 3-2 build-up today and it worked. It bloody worked. Again, it's Copenhagen, so I'm not sat here telling you it's amazing, but it worked. We have more options when we're building play, and we can get more people in the pockets, man. But let me just switch on to individuals, man. For me, back four, solid today, absolutely solid. I thought Pedro Porro, after a shocking game against Chelsea, which I can say for most players, I thought he played well today. Played some good passes, defended well, was good in his actions. Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. Romero and Mickey van der Ven, I mean, what more can I say? They're minute, they're quality centre-backs, but I have to shout out Mickey van der Ven. That goal, Son Heung-min-esque, and the drive, the acceleration, the strength, and then the finish. If you've noticed Mickey van der Ven, when he strikes a ball, he strikes it clean and he strikes it pure in the box. Watch his goals for Tottenham. Watch his goal against Burnley. Yeah? Watch his goal against Nottingham Forest. Right? Like, the guy scores sweet goals when he's striking a ball. Watch his goal against West Ham. Clean finisher of the ball, bro. But just the drive, the athleticism, the energy, the speed, that's the goal of the week. Heck, that's probably going to be the goal of the tournament. Fantastic goal, honestly. In a period as well where we had just got down to 10 men and we're still creating chances, and he just says, you know what, F it, I'm taking this game by the scruff of by the scruff of its neck, and I'm going to score this fantastic goal. Brilliant goal. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant goal. And then I want to talk about my boy Destiny. I know Mickey scored a fantastic goal, and I got to big up Mickey for the goal. But Destiny Udogie, he is quality. Again, people say, oh, but Tobes is Copenhagen. I don't care. I'm not talking about the level of opposition. I'm talking about the calibre of player. Because every single time this guy's played for Tottenham this season, he's been quality. And he gives us a whole different dimension on the left-hand side. You give him the ball, he's going to drive with it. He combines well with Odegaard. I've said this a million times. That's the only combination I've seen so far with Thomas Frank that works. Odegaard and Destiny. It works. They combine well. They understand each other. They have good give and goes. They have good one-touch, two-touch play. But most importantly, Destiny, he's just so peak. Like, as an athlete, he's so strong. Right? Technically, he's solid. Right? Bums up and down the pitch. And he allows us to use the extent of the left-hand side. He allows us to use the entire left-hand side because he's left-footed. So he can receive on his left. He's not always having to go back to play. Right? Honestly, some of the stuff that he was at the heart of today, bro, that's what we want to see. I like Jed Spence. I think he's a very good fullback, but he's a right back. I don't want to see Jed Spence really at left back. That's Destiny's spot. And what we should be doing in January or the summer is we should be looking to get another left back to reinforce that position. Because that's Destiny's position. But he's injury prone. So we got to keep him fresh, but we also need to keep him in this team because when he's in this team, he opens up another dimension of attacking options for us. And then I got to move into the midfield. Listen, Bentancur, this is my issue with Bentancur. I'm going to praise him, but I just have to get this off my chest first. Because Bentancur is capable of doing these things. He's capable of receiving on the half turn. He's capable of playing forward passes. Of course, the pressure against Copenhagen is completely different to the pressure against like a Chelsea or whatnot. So, of course, he's going to be able to get his game off here. But when we talk about level of opposition, I've seen Bentancur against Wolves this season. I've seen Bentancur against Villarreal this season. I've seen Bentancur against Bournemouth this season. And he struggled in these games. Terrible. Today he was quality. And that's my issue with Bentancur. He played well against Newcastle, played well against Everton, played shit against Chelsea, played shite against Monaco, played shite against Aston Villa. Like, we just need consistency. We need consistency. We need quality. We need less cowardly play. And today we got that. Jamie Carragher put these men on the jumbo screen on Monday and they must have took that shit personally. They must have taken that personally. It's the truth. Because they played with a different energy today. And you could see it. Bentancur, every single time he got on the ball, he was looking to release it quick, drive with the ball, pass it forward. Where has this been the last couple of weeks? All of a sudden, the shackles are freed. Yeah? And yes, for the umpteenth time, yes, it's Copenhagen. I know. We're not going to be playing Copenhagen every week, but it's about the intent. Even when it's difficult, make the forward pass. I'd rather see you make the forward pass and fail than make the safe pass and take us backwards. But anyway, big up Bentancur. He played well today. Sarr, I like that pairing today. It worked. Sarr pressed well, drove the ball as well, got into some good moments, passed the ball to a decent standard. But I want to talk about Xavi Simons because he's a player who's held a lot of stick, and rightly so. He's had an awful time this season, but today he mashed work. He should have left that pitch with about 4 assists, and to be honest, he was unlucky to go off when we went down to 10 men because of Brennan Johnson's stupid challenge. But Xavi Simons today, you could see that there was some confidence in his game. Still, we saw some moments of Xavi that we don't like doing some good things, beating the player and then getting knocked off the ball, or maybe sort of like not utilising the ball well enough in certain moments. But for the most part today, he was very good. Multiple key passes. As I said, he should have left with a hat-trick of assists. He put the ball on a plate multiple times for Muani. How Muani didn't hit a hat-trick today was beyond me. Like, we had so many chances and Xavi Simons was at the heart of it. And that's what we want him to be. We want him to be at the heart of these attacks, receiving the ball in between the lines and then turning that into a dangerous moment. That's what he's been bought for. That's why we paid the big bucks. That's why he earns the big bucks. That's what he's paid to do, and he did that today. So you have to give him plaudits. Same for the likes of Bentancur, same for the likes of these other players, obviously to a lesser extent. You have to give them credit when they perform, but you have to also challenge them to perform in more games. Xavi Simons, you've had a strong game today. This is your best game in a Spurs shirt, right? Sourced today for the most part, created some good chances, played some really good passes. Now, let's take some momentum heading into Man United. Let's look at Man United and their disjointed midfield and the space they leave between their midfield and their defence. Can you exploit that? Can we get the ball to Xavi Simons in between the lines like we did today? And then when we get the ball to Xavi Simons, can he then take the ball, drive forward and find those clever passes, combine well with players? One thing I clocked today as well is combination play is actually key for so many of our players. It's so important. Someone like Odobert, right? Just the mere fact that he was played infield for large parts of this game and he was playing closer to Xavi, it meant that Xavi had someone that he could bounce off, he could combine with, right? Same where Bentancur was probably moving forward or Sarr was moving forward. A player like Xavi Simons, he needs players around him. Get the ball to him in between the lines and then give him options to combine with, and he can make something happen. But he's also got to help himself and perform like he did today in more games. That's what we want to see. Let it go. Let the thing go. Let the pass go. Let the shot go. Let the dribble go. Go. We want to see this, Xavi. We want to see this. He played well today. That pass for Brennan Johnson as well, really good pass. And it was a very good finish from Brennan Johnson. Very good finish. And he did one thing. I was so shocked. Brennan Johnson actually stood up his man, knocked the ball past his man, and then dinked a nice cross into the box. I said, what? Now I know we're playing scrubs, because ain't no way Brennan Johnson's doing this against a team with a pulse. But true to say, it's a Champions League game and we've won and we've kept a clean sheet as well, another clean sheet. And that is three clean sheets in 4 Champions League games. So we'll take that, man. We'll take that. Good finish from Brennan Johnson. And I mean, I got to talk about him. Kolo Muani. This guy's a very good player, man. I'm annoyed he didn't score today. He was too profligate. Is that the word? Profligate. Yeah, he missed too many chances. But the general play today, he is streets. And when I tell you, he is streets ahead of Richarlison. It's not even funny. He is clear of Richarlison. Absolutely clear. Clear. He is so clear of Richarlison, it's not even a joke. It's not funny. Muani, he can dribble. He protects the ball. The fantastic first touch for the second goal, after his work ethic has sort of pressed the goalkeeper and forced the error. But then even in the first half, the link play, the combination play, the dribbling, the driving, the only thing that was missing today was the finish, man. Even when he had that chance, Xavi has put in a fantastic cross after very nice footwork. He's got to score. He had to score. Porro put him in like 5-10 minutes into the game. He should have just taken that on and drove and worked the goalkeeper. And then the play from Odobert to Muani, he should have scored. He had loads of chances today. But listen, don't worry, man. Saturday, you got a chance to redeem yourself in front of goal anyway. You got the assist today, he got his GA. But now, he got his A. Now he needs to get the G. Saturday is the best time to start against that so-and-so Saeed, who's been talking all sorts of rubbish about you, bro. Prove him wrong. But listen, we did our thing today. Palhinha came on, obviously he scored a goal. I was a bit sceptical of that sub, but I can't lie. Like, it came on and it did the trick. We actually looked just as solid as we did in the first half, and we carried even more of an attacking threat, which shows you that coaching is important, because we're taking off an attacking player for a defensive player, but yet we were stronger in terms of our attacking threat in the game. So yes, you need the right pieces, absolutely, but the instruction, the desire, the intent to play with the handbrake off is also important. It is key. So all in all, it's been a very good day for us. I've enjoyed this. You might call me desperate, but listen, man, I've not enjoyed the football, even though we've picked up results this season. And today was a welcome break from that. Today was refreshing to see strong, entertaining, chance-filled football. That's what we want to see. And I wanted to end it on this as well. Richarlison. This brother's not human. He's not Brazilian. He is not even Peruvian. Richarlison is from... I don't know if you lot have watched Invasion. You see them aliens that go around killing people. Richarlison's from that island, from that country, or that place. He's not real. You can't be real. I'm sorry, because it's like he came on and did the exact opposite of what Muani did. Muani's turning half chances into chances. Muani's harassing the centre-backs. Muani's combining with the players, protecting the ball. But Richarlison comes on and it does the opposite. Everything is breaking down. He's falling to ground. A man had a penalty after Dane Scarlett did some fantastic work. But he took the penalty, and I get it. Seniority. You're the penalty taker. You're the designated penalty taker. But you got to score. A man missed. And then before that, 5 minutes before that, he misses a gilt-edged chance. Stonewall header. This guy's not real. He's my biggest L after Ndombele. I keep telling to people, he is my biggest L after Ndombele, because I cannot believe we signed someone so crap. 60 million. I'm sorry. Spurs fans, I'm sorry for ever advocating that signing. He is shocking. We need to get rid of him in January. Get rid of him. Honestly, get rid of him. My voice is a bit croaky, but we need to get rid of Richarlison. I'm sorry. He stinks. What kind of behaviour is that? After that fantastic work from Dane Scarlett, great piece of skill, wins the penalty, and you just dash away an opportunity to score another goal and run up the goal difference. Nah, get him gone, man. Get him gone. That was a blemish on what was an actual perfect day for us. I ain't even spoken about the Brendan Johnson red card as stupid as it was, because I was just happy with the performance. But yeah, man, people, I'm gone. Bless up. Peace.